All right, so shout out to Caboose too as well. That boy Caboose going crazy, bro. With his videos, I'm not gonna lie. Him, Sadat, everybody, Keenan, everybody, Evan, Noosa, Astonish, everybody. So shout out to all of them. It says my biggest problem with Marvel Spider-Man 2. This is going to be an interesting video. I want to see what he's going to talk about. What the hell is going on here? I want to see what he's going to talk about. I want to see what he's going to speak about. All right, things I don't know. Salvage, shout out. Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot about Salvage. Shout out to my brother Salvage, bro. I reacted to him yesterday, and I'm going to upload that video tonight. So shout out to Salvage.
I'm really looking forward to Marvel Spider-Man 2, okay? And I know that might shock you. I think this game is going to be amazing. Seeing that story trailer with the Hall H crowd and in general all the promotional material
100%
gotten me more and more excited as we get closer to October 20th. But I'd be lying to you guys, and you'd be lying to yourself if we were to say that everything they've shown is 10 out of 10 perfect. There are some nitpicks that I have. There are some issues that I have with Marvel Spider-Man 2, and I wanted to go over that in today's video.
Y'all think he's gonna OD? Shout out to Caboose. Y'all think he's gonna OD though? Like as in OD with the nitpicking and everything like that. I'm not sure, but I don't know how y'all feel about it. Cocaine Cookies, what's good, y'all? I'm not sure.
Thing I want to go over here in this video is my constructive criticism for the game. This isn't me trying to bash it. This isn't me saying that it's going to be bad at all.
Right.
Well, to start things off, I want to talk about the lizard's design in this game. I understand that part of the reason why he is a giant lizard in this game is because, well, it's a video game. It's enticing to fight an enemy that is 2 to 3 times your size. You know, rather than just, you know, a normal human-sized lizard wearing a lab coat. But therein lies the biggest problem with lizard's design for me in this game. I just want the lab coat, man. I'm like a ride or die Spider-Man. I
feel him. I understand. I get that with the lab coat on. I get it because that's how he was in the comic. So I can feel him on that. Pause. Definitely feel him though on that one. All right, let's get back into it.
One of those Spider-Man fans that's going to complain about every little thing, and that's one of those little things. But I think this is also part of the reason why it's tough that we're going into this Spider-Man franchise from Insomniac, where it's already an established, lived-in world. You know, canonically, Spider-Man, before the events of Spider-Man PS4, has fought the Lizard already. There's a collectible that explains it within the game when you're collecting those backpacks, and also we can see during the Halloween party mission from Spider-Man PS4 that somebody is cosplaying as Lizard, and they have the lab coat, man.
I saw that, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I saw that. Yep. Absolutely. I gotta put my panels on here too after. I gotta work on my kick. I gotta work on my kick page. Hell yeah. I gotta work on my kick page. But yeah, y'all screenshot that junk. Y'all say y'all see a star. I don't see a star. All I see on my page is gift the sub. But if you want to become a sub, they say hit the star. That'll be clutch for the channel to help me get monetized on the channel, bro. That would be amazing. All right, let's get back into it. Lab coat.
I think that's what kills me, you know, is that somewhere out there at some point in time within the Marvel Spider-Man universe, he had the iconic lizard look. The only caveat here is that we still might end up getting it, because as of when we're facing off against the lizard from that PlayStation Showcase demo, they are mentioning that he's getting bigger. So who knows, maybe he starts off as the iconic lizard with the lab coat, and as he gets bigger, he rips through that lab coat, and then we get the giant lizard that we saw from the PlayStation Showcase, and as well the story trailer. My second complaint right now that I have to go into is the fact that you guys haven't hit the thumbs up on this video yet. I mean, what are you doing? Scroll down and change that right now. But in all seriousness, another issue that I have with Marvel Spider-Man 2 is the fact that Kraven has like a robot army. I know some people are into
a robot. Wait, go back. Wait, let me make sure I heard that correctly. Hold on.
My second complaint right now that I have to go into is the fact that you guys haven't hit the thumbs up on this video yet. I mean, what are you doing? Scroll down and change that right now. But in all seriousness, another issue that I have with Marvel Spider-Man 2 is the fact that Kraven has like a robot army. I know some people aren't the biggest fan of the fact that Kraven even has an army in this game.
I mean, yeah.
We should cut them some slack on the fact that, again, it's a video game.
Right.
My issue lies within the fact that I kind of wish that Kraven's army were just a bunch of like regular people with different weapons or whatever it might be.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I see what he's saying. Like the robot dogs and all that. Well, I feel him when I get that. But it's not like, it's not robot. Like, I feel him, but I kind of don't.
that create new enemy types. I'm not a huge fan of having like robot tigers.
I don't like that either.
Robot vultures that we have to face.
I kind of do.
Don't get me wrong, it's definitely going to create.
But that's the only thing that I've seen that's like robotish. Haven't seen anything wild like OD. I mean the drones, granted, but like that's normal nowadays. To be honest.
A lot of enemy variety. I mean, when in the previous Spider-Man games have we fought like animals? But again, I'm just more of a fan of fighting like actual dudes, you know, beating the crap out of just some regular Kraven cronies. Plus, we've already seen so far from the gameplay demo and then as well the story trailer that there's going to be plenty of different Kraven hunters.
Right.
They're going to offer up some good enemy variety as well. So honestly, I don't see why we even needed to rely on having any sort of robot animals in the game. And I can't even begin to explain to you how huge of a problem it is for me that we don't have new swinging animation. No, I can't.
I was about to wild out on Caboose, bro. I was about to be like, nigga, they clearly said that we're gonna. I was about to wild out on Caboose just now. He lucky, bro. He was just.
I can't even finish the sentence. I know this has been a big cause of discourse online, which, of course, there's got to be.
They confirmed that it's more swinging.
Puddlegate all over
in the puddles. Look
at
the Puddlegate.
Now for Marvel Spider-Man 2. And as I've said before, when we actually get to see that Peter also has air tricks, because there's no way they're not going to let him have that as well.
Bro, he's going to have more air tricks.
Witness a lot of the uniqueness in new animations and as well the style that Peter has with his swinging in Marvel Spider-Man 2. Part of what made the swinging in Miles Morales so good was the way that we transitioned those air tricks into a
facts. The way he was transitioning into his tricks and out of his tricks was crazy. So, I agree. Hold on, chat. He's not lying about that. I'm sure we're going to get something smooth like that. They showed, like with the mods. Have y'all seen the mods lately? I got to show y'all. Have y'all seen the mods lately of the swinging on Marvel Spider-Man on PC? Bro, Fluent, they updated it so much to the point where it's like, it doesn't even look like it's modded anymore. It's perfect. I got to find that video, but it's perfect. But y'all get my drift. You saw how he jumped off that jump? Look how he dived a little differently. Look how beautiful that is, bro. I'm sure y'all seen something like this before. It's still Peter Parker like, but it's still like he got a little more wiggle. Feel me? Oh, just a tiny bit. Nothing too crazy. But I think it's going to be way better than that. I'm sure it's going to be 100 times better than that. Shout out to MSN, bro. What I'm saying is, I can't wait to see how it looks, how it feels. I know the big difference with that is the speed of the swinging is going to be the major difference in this game. They already said it. They already posted it. They already spoke about the speed. And Insomniac joked about having more speed with the GIFs and stuff that they be posting like on Twitter. Like, bro, the speed of the swinging is going to be insane. And they had tweeted me back saying something about speed. No, they didn't say. They said something about speed. But that joke was funny, though. It was on Twitter.
We got a majority of the new animations, so I imagine once we
Miles
get
got everything.
Of that for Peter, we're going to see those new animations there as well. I don't know, I hate engaging in this discourse, and I want to talk about my problems with the game in today's video and not what everybody else's problems are, so let's just move on. Because we got to talk about those shoes on the symbiote suit, man. Peter he doesn't got the kicks game like Miles does. Top half of the suit looks great, and I probably said this so many times that you can just speak it along with me, but the bottom half is just a no-go for me. It's also a no-go for me right now if you aren't currently subscribed to the channel and got the notifications on, because so many Spider-Man 2 videos are coming your way you wouldn't believe. But speaking of the symbiote, this brings me to another problem that I currently have with Marvel Spider-Man 2, and that's honestly the secrecy that's surrounding who Venom is. This is a tough one, though, because
we don't know who the fuck Venom is. That's the only thing. Is like, damn, y'all really gonna violate. We don't know who this man is. We don't know.
I can partially understand as to why there's so much of a mystery. It's the same thing that happened with the Arkham Knight back in 2015. The preservation of who the Arkham Knight is, the fact that they didn't just make the Arkham Knight Red Hood in that game is simply for the fact that there are casual fans out there that don't follow the lore like people like I do. There are plenty of fans. Matter of fact, a majority of fans are buying these games as casual fans of these characters. So they're not going in knowing immediately immediately who Venom's gonna be,
Right.
or who the Arkham Knight was
Right,
gonna be. With
right.
Venom, though, it's a bit of a different story, mainly because, well, firstly, a lot of people out there still don't believe that Harry's gonna be Venom, even though the story trailer is literally grabbing you by the ears and screaming at you that that's gonna be the case.
But is it really? We could be wrong. They could do some Houdini shit and change the game. We could be wrong.
Is the fact that they didn't just
my
make
baby
the
back in here.
Arkham Knight Red Hood in that game is simply for the fact that there are casual fans out there that don't follow the lore like people like I do. There are plenty of fans. Matter of
Oh, I see how y'all. Okay, chat. My bad, chat. My girl showed me the gifting thing. The way you could become a subscriber. See, it doesn't show up like that on mine. Like, all right. So basically, the star next to the gift. There's a star right next to the present logo, the gift logo. There's a star right next to it, and you can press that star. You can press that star to become a subscriber of the channel. I didn't know that. So that's how you become a subscriber to the channel. Yo, if y'all want me to get monetized on this joint, bro, and really be on kick heavy, I think I should anyway. And I get 95% of the revenue, not 70, not 50 like Twitch. Kick gives a fuck, and I love that. But if y'all want to see me really grow even more, I'm gonna upload all of this to YouTube. If y'all want to see me grow, bro, follow me on Kick. Make sure you subscribe to me on Kick. It's like, what is it, $4.99 a month, and I'm about to put hella emotes. I'm gonna put regular emotes for the you know, for the regular followers, but for the subscribers, I'm gonna put some special funny ass fire emotes. That shit gonna be hilarious, bro. I might put an emote of Mrs. Witty. That shit gonna be hilarious. We're repeating what we was looking at. My bad, chat.
Or who the Arkham Knight was going to be. With Venom, though, it's a bit of a different story. Mainly because, well, firstly, a lot of people out there still don't believe that Harry's going to be Venom.
Facts.
Even though the story trailer is literally grabbing you by the ears and screaming at you that that's going to be the case. I mean, for Pete's sake,
it's not,
Harry and then Venom say the exact same line at the beginning and the end of the trailer.
It's not screaming at, though. I mean, maybe. But I think they got something else up their sleeve, bro. This is Insomniac at the end of the day. This is them. They be wildin', bro. In a good way. In a good way.
I need you with me, Pete. We're gonna heal the world.
We're going to heal the world.
But there's still people theorizing that Peter could be Venom, that the steelbook cover of the game is a huge misdirect, that it's just some red herring. Some people think that maybe Norman's gonna end up being Venom. And then you got people on the copium, hardcore copium, after Insomniac has said that Eddie Brock is not Venom on a live stage. They still think that Eddie Brock's gonna be Venom in this game. So
Oh, Jesus Christ. And they said it on Twitter again as well. Aaron did.
Its situation has done irreparable damage to us. Well, I mean, come on.
Yakuza, shut up.
All the same with Rocksteady's game, the situation that Insomniac is in here is that they don't want to reveal that mystery right away. They want it to be preserved for somebody out there who has no idea, who's not following these games like crazy, like you or I would do. Sometimes we have to acknowledge that there are millions upon millions of fans who might not even know the fact that Eddie Brock is normally Venom. I guess, though, to stop defending this point so much, considering this is a video about my biggest problems with Marvel Spider-Man 2, I just wish they would reveal the mystery so that this game could be more about the compelling story, the journey about Harry becoming Venom, and how much we wouldn't want that to happen, and less about, well, who is Venom? Because I liked in Spider-Man PS4 how they revealed Dr. Octavius right from the get-go. Okay, we know he's the sixth member of the Sinister Six, but it's about how we get to that destination, and then as we progress through the game, we can see that there's such a good relationship between Dr. Octavius and Peter to the point where we hope it doesn't happen. Another big problem that I have with Marvel Spider-Man 2 has less to do with the actual game itself and more so with the collector's edition. I'm still very bummed out that there's not going to be any physical copy of the game.
I feel bad for the physical copy, like the people that love collecting physical copies and stuff. Like, they could at least put the CD in the steel book. Like, I understand, like, the generations changed and things of that nature, and CDs aren't really a thing anymore. But it's like, bro, you know how many fans want hard copies? Not me, I don't really care for them. But you know how many fans want those hard copies that they can't, you know what I'm saying? They can't even get now from a legendary game. It is what it is, though. It's crazy.
with the collector's edition. It is just my least favorite trend right now in video games, and what frustrates me so much is I understand why they're doing it. It's because a lot of people out there want that physical copy so bad that they buy a second copy of the game. And I imagine it's worked so well in the past that a lot of these games coming out in these next couple of years are going to continue this trend. It's unfortunate. I'm not the biggest fan, but I guess it is what it is. And the last complaint that I have for Marvel Spider-Man 2 is a big one. This is my biggest problem, honestly, with this game. It keeps me up at night. And it's the fact that this game is...
Man said it keeps me up at night.
coming out sooner, man. I want it right now. Seriously, even though I've gone over a couple of issues that I have with the game here in this video, I am, for the most part, really looking forward to getting my hands on this game. But as you can tell, you know, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The best thing, though, is to make sure if you have criticism to provide for this game, for any game,
oh yeah,
make sure to do so.
Hey, I be talking hella shit about games, certain games. They already know. Y'all already know.
In a constructive way. You can't just yell, this thing sucks.
That's facts.
It doesn't do anything for anybody. If you want change, if you want to provide feedback that amounts to anything, you gotta do it in a constructive manner. Otherwise, these developers, they're not gonna listen to you. And to be fair, why would they? So with that being said, sound off with your thoughts in the comments section below in a civil way. Some issues that you might have with Marvel Spider-Man 2. If you don't have any, that's great. Let me know that as well in the comments. I've been Caboose, and I'll see you guys later.
Shout out to Caboose, bro. Great video. I'm getting sleepy now. Jesus Christ. As y'all can see.
Yo, represent for the gifted attention to plan the vision. Demolition of evil sons of the politicians. Scientific, I'm optimistic of my positions. Writing songs, scrambling passions, picking up my decisions. Menacing.